Today I'm going to continue with my basic game creation. We're making a first-person shooter battle royale, and you can't make a first-person shooter if you don't have something to shoot. So let's go ahead. Whoops, I missed them. And get started on our pistol, right? This is going to be really simple. It's a lot like the simple pistol video I did. We're going to want to be able to configure our gun. We're going to be able to want to get ammo. We're going to want kills, deaths, and assists, right? And then some sort of point system for money so we can get upgrades for our weapon, right? We just have a simple weapon right here, and then maybe we'll be able to buy stuff like armor and backpacks with stuff in it that are cool, helmets, things like that. I thought that'd be pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get started with our simple pistol, though. That's a good starting point. I have a fresh base plate right here. I am going to build the gun outside of my game. That way I don't have to worry about messing anything up, and then I'm just going to import it in. So we'll go to our toolbox, and I want to get a mesh for my gun because I'm not very artistic. I can't build pretty things, but I can program real well. Let's go to our marketplace, and then I'm going to go to meshes, and I'm going to search for a gun mesh. How about pistol? Right now, meshes is just a part, right? It created somewhere else, like Blender or something like that, or Maya. So bring that in. It's real big because somebody modeled that somewhere else in a lot more detail than I ever could. Right, and then maybe we change the color of that. Let's go here. I'll make it like a dark color, and then for material, I make a metal. Where's our metal? That's pretty good. Now I want to resize it, so I'm going to go to scale, right? And if you click this scale, you'll look down in my lower right. We have different things we can do. If I hit Alt while I'm resizing, it resizes uniformly. But just be aware, sometimes it does it with Shift, right? Depending on what beta features you have on. So I always have to look. Oh yeah, there it is, Alt. So what I want is I want this value on the red. See that red dot? That's the X. I want that to be about 1.5 because it's going to be in my hand. The model was a little bit bigger in the demo. 1.6 is all right. 1.5, that'll work. Really far away, let's move it. Let's move it closer to the center so we don't have to go looking around for it when we're trying our game out. There we go. Maybe even smaller. Cool. Now we can't pick that up. That's just a part. It says it's a mesh pistol. I clicked on it right here. Let me move this out a little bit. There we go. And then let's call this handle. And I'm not going to make a special handle part because Roblox improved their grip stuff on the tools. So this handle, go to workspace, hit the plus, get the tool. That handle is going to go in that tool. I'm going to call that tool pistol. Grab the handle, drag it inside. Now let's go in the game and see if we can pick it up. It's going to be kind of funny. We're not going to be able to hold it right. All right, but we're going to change the grip. Now it's going to fix that problem. All right, so it's a pretty good size. You know what? I might make it a little thicker. It's pretty good size though. Let's go ahead and turn the game off and work on the grip position. And I'm not going to keep turning the game on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to this avatar tab. I'm going to go to rig builder. And I'm going to grab the type of rig that I'm going to use in my game. So I'm using an R15 and I'll get my avatar. All right. Let's hit select. Then I'll just kind of move them to the ground here. And then let's put this pistol inside my rig. My rig is actually called rig, right there. Grab the pistol. I'm going to drag it inside the rig. It's in his hand. He doesn't have the animation, but we can still change that pistol grip. So on the pistol, right, not the handle, but the pistol, let's go down here, and this grip stuff is what we're going to change. If you go over here to like rotate, and then you see that little L there, that little blue L, oh, I can't really get it, right there. You can turn that on and off with Control L, and that's going to make the rotation axes and the movement axes local to the part. That's what the L means, local. Cool. So I have the L on. If I want to rotate it, it's going to be this green axis. but you don't want to use this because that's going to move the tool. We want to modify the grip. So click pistol, go down to grip, and then on orientation, the green is the middle number. That's the Y. I'm going to make this 90 degrees. That's pretty good, right? But it's a little bit high on his hand. I'm going to move it down a little bit. So if I hit the move, right, I'm going to move it on the X. But I'm not going to hit those arrows because that's not the grip. Let's go over here, position. First number is the X. Let's make it like 0.5. That's not bad, right? It's not bad at all. Maybe I'll move it out a little bit. It's cutting into his hand a little bit. But his fingers aren't really long enough. Maybe the gun's too long. Probably want to make it shorter. I think that's all right though. We could move it this way a little bit. It's on the Y. Maybe like a negative. How about negative 0.1? So it's up a little bit. Yeah, you can play around with that. That's not bad though. I'm going to pull that pistol outside of my rig, put it in the workspace, and I'm going to try and pick it up, see what it looks like. Here we go. We'll hit the play and run over there, grab that pistol. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm all right with that. Put it away, pick it up. Put it away, pick it up. All right, cool. We got to start coding that thing. We're going to need some stuff for our pistol. Let's open it up. And in the pistol, I'm going to hit that plus. I'm going to add a local script. And this is going to be for my shoot and stuff, for my mouse movement. So I'll say, how about let's just call it shoot. That's what I normally call the local script. Oh, it's tiny, isn't it? Here, let's make that bigger. Cool. And then hit the plus again. We're going to get a regular script, right? The other one was a local. There's a little computer there. This is a regular script. And then this one's going to be damage. Right? I'm going to do other stuff in that script, but you have to damage on the server side. You also have to be able to talk from the shoot, the client, to the server, which is damage. Hit the plus again. Get a remote event. That's how you talk between the client and the server is a remote event. I'll call that shootRe. That's pretty good. And what else do we need? Let's get a configuration folder, right? So hit the plus. C configuration. So we're going to put a lot of stuff in there like cooldown for the weapon. So you can't bam, 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 bam. Reload time, clip capacity, things like that. But one thing we're going to do right now, hit the plus on configuration, int value. We are going to add damage. Sweet. And then we'll get that value there. And let's give him a little small damage, right? Because he's just a noob. You're going to have to pay for upgrades to get your damage up. And we might as well get a bang too, right? Some sort of sound. Let's go to our home. And then we'll go to toolbox. And then here under the, what do they call it? They don't call it marketplace anymore. Creator store. We'll get an audio. Oh, look, pistol. I already have a pistol in there. What does that sound like? That's not bad. Let's just try the first one. Yeah. So I'm going to go to handle, click on the handle because we want it on a part so we can hear the roll off on the distance. I'm going to hit insert. There's our pistol revolver shot. Let's make that bang. Whoops, and I put an E on the end. There's no E on the end of bang. Change that. Sweet. Cool. Now let's go to our script. Let's go to, how about the shoot script? This one right here. The shoot script. And we'll do the client side stuff first. Since the shoot script is local, it will run when we pick it up, right? We can put it in the backpack and then pick it back up. The shoot script won't run again because it's already on the player, even when you put it in your backpack. We'll investigate that a little bit. Let's get a variable for our gun. Script.Parent, that's the gun, right? There's our script. The parent is the pistol. All right, I just called it gun because it's easier to spell. And then we need to get our shootRe, and that will be on the gun, WaitForChild, shootRe. That's the remote event. That's how we're going to send information to our damage script. And I might just do, how about let's get our player service here. This is slightly different than the simple pistol. We'll do game get service players, and then I might just get the player here. I think we'll be all right with that. Let's test it first though. So we'll say player equals players dot local player. All right, and then we can get the mouse too. I don't think we'll have trouble getting the mouse right here. I usually do it on the onEquipped, but it's all right. Let's do that. Let's do GetMouse. And what else? Oh, the connection I will define it here and just make it nil and give a new connection every time I pick up the weapon, because that could be resource intensive, right? You could leak your memory. Roblox is pretty good about cleaning it up now. But let's make a function for the activated. That's when you click on something when you're holding the tool, right? Well, it will be when we connect it to our activated on the tool, right? When we activate our gun, we're going to fire a remote event to the server, FireServer. And then for now, let's just put in mouse.Target. When we start doing ray casting and stuff, we'll probably pass into hit. Right, but this is good right now. We're just going to be able to click on stuff and it's going to cause damage. But we're not doing ray casting, so if you see them on the other side of the wall or something, you could still click on them. Right? I know that people got upset with that with the simple pistol. They're like, it's glitched. I'm like, nah, you just got to add more stuff. Right, so this is simple. This is basics, basic gun. We're going to add to this gun, but not today. We're just going to get it working. I'm going to do the gun.Equipped, and I'm going to connect that to an anonymous function here. Gun.Equipped is an event that is fired by the tool when you hold it, when you put it in your hand. Right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my connection to the gun.Activated, that event on the tool, and I'm going to connect it to onActivated function. That one right there. That's pretty good, right? And then on unequipped, let's try that. Boom. Don't forget to make this a little E. This is going to be big U. There it is. Unequipped, right? Oh, and it added that extra. I hate when it does that. And then this connection right here, we're going to just disconnect. So when you put the gun away, we disconnect that onActivate. Now that is pretty good. Let's put a little print statement in here to see when the script fires. So I'll say print the player is, all right, and then we'll put player because we want to see if we have any mistakes. And then when we hit activated is when we're going to click, right? Maybe put another print in there too, right? Say, I just clicked something. Oh, and then we could give the target too, right? Just clicked on something. And then let's just print out our target. Control C. Now if we click in the air, target will probably be like nil. We'll try it. Let's do that. Let's hit play. And we're in our world. I'm going to go to view, output window. I'll make this a little bigger so you can see it. That hello world is probably coming from our server script. We haven't done much with that, right? We just added it. All right, let's pick up our gun. Cool. The player is Simtech Gamer 7. And then if we click, just clicked on something upper torso. That's pretty cool. What about the hat? Handle, right? So it's an accessory and the handle is the object that's holding it in place. Let's click his arm. Yeah, you get the idea. Lower, left lower arm. If we click in the sky, we're getting nil. That's the spawn. That's the base plate. Cool. Let's continue onward. Let's put it in our backpack to make sure we don't have any errors. If we join the game and it's in the backpack, right? The starter pack. So we'll just grab that pistol, go down here to starter pack. Make sure you don't get any what do you call it? Infinite yields. There's starter pack right there, and then we'll hit the play again, and it should be the same, right? If you pull it out. Click on something. Ah, yeah. Clicked on left arm. I think it's working good. Let's go ahead and stop. And now we're going to go to our damage script. Let's go ahead and close this so we have more room. I'm going to delete my print statement, my print hello world. And like in the shoot script, I'm going to make a variable for the gun. So gun equals script.Parent. And whoops, let's see. I need my shootRe. We got to capture that local event coming to our damage script. We'll say gun, WaitForChild, and then shootRe. We're going to need our damage. Oh, where's our damage? Our damage is in the configuration, right? So we'll say gun, and I'll do a dot. I don't think I need to do WaitForChild. We'll check it, make sure it's all right. And then we'll do damage, right? Remember, damage has the value. That's what you're probably going to forget the most, damage.Value. But I'm going to leave it like this because we are going to have our data stores and we're going to be buying stuff and we're going to be making mods. So we don't want to have the value up here in the variable. We want to have this right here. Let's find it. So in the pistol, under configuration, this damage. So we'll be able to modify this with code really easy from other scripts. That's why you have the configuration folder. And it's more organized too, but that's really why I do it. It's like I can save that off to a data store and then reload different damage values, different cooldown times. So now, we got to do our bang too. I forgot that. Bang. Where is that? The bang is on the handle. So I put it on a base part. So we get sound roll off. I'm going to play it server side. So we'll say gun.Handle.Bang. Cool. And then we'll get our function onShoot, right? And then what happens with that? We're going to get the player because this is going to come over from the client. And then we're going to get our target, right? And we might do position for hit when we do our ray casting. In fact, I think we'll have to do that with the ray casting. All right, we'll get our bang.Play because you're going to shoot whether you hit something or not. It's going to make a bang whether you hit something or not. But we want to check to make sure the target exists. Remember, the sky was nil, so you got to check to make sure there's a target. And now we're going to do the target.Parent, right? Because if you hit his upper arm, you want to go up a level so that you can check for a humanoid, right? So you got upper arm, you go up a level, that's the character level. Then we could check for the humanoid here. We'll say target.Parent. That would be the character. If it is a character, might be a spawn location or something. So we'll do a FindFirstChild. Don't do WaitForChild. Do FindFirstChild because it might not be there. You don't want to hang looking for it. Humanoid. All right, make sure that's spelled right too. Humanoid. I get that wrong a lot. And then we'll say if hum, then. So if the humanoid exists, take damage. All right, and then we'll do our damage. Remember, you need the .Value here. Cool. Now this isn't going to fire yet. I'll scroll up a little bit. We have to capture that shootRe coming from the client. So let's say shootRe.OnServerEvent connect onShoot. All right, and now we should be cooking. Let's go ahead and do play. And then I'll pull this out and then let's shoot our guy. Cool. Do we get any errors? Nope. Now we don't damage him if we hit that handle, right? Oh, we do have to, we could clone that sound so that you could have multiple shots firing. When right now, if we fire too quickly, we cut the sound off because we go to play it again. See that? But there are solutions for that. All right, now what we got to do is we got to save this gun off. I'm going to hit stop. And then I'm going to get this gun right here. I'm going to save it to Roblox. I'll put the link in the description, but Roblox is really bad about moderating my stuff because I leave it really too simple, and then I think people thumbs down it. But this is a good starting point. We're going to build on this pistol. We're going to hit the right click, and then we'll do save to Roblox. All right, and that thumbnail's not bad. I'll keep it like that. And I could do like 4 video or something. How about 4 vid? I don't think they like when I put video in there. 4 vid, gun basics. Right, just does some simple stuff. It's a development item. What category? It is model. Cool. I'll leave it like that. Put it on the distribute on creator site. Cool. Save it. Nice. We'll grab this. I'll put that link in the description so that you can find it. Oh, brah. It'll probably pop up soon. All right, let's take a look at it in a couple minutes. All right, so I got something to eat and then came back. I'm going to check my toolbox. There's the pistol we just made. Let's take a look. View in browser. Straight. I will copy it. Put that link in the description. That way you can grab it. This will say like get model. Cool. So now we have access to this in our account. Let's open up the game we were working on, and I'm going to put it in the backpack in my map. We're going to actually give weapons and stuff to the players through the data store. But for now, we have a pistol, and when he's in the plane, he's going to get it. All right, so here's my Purge, the Purge Battle 1. Let's open that up, and we're going to look at our map. So we'll go to View. Oh, there's the pistol too. That's good. Not right now though. View, and then Asset Manager, and then Places. I don't want them to have it in the lobby. I guess you could do that, but we're going to go to our Purge map, open that up. I'm going to pause the video because it takes like a minute or two. All right, so I got my Purge map open. Let's go to our starter pack. We have nothing in there. We're going to go to our toolbox first, and then we're going to get that pistol that we just made. Boom. Yep, 2 scripts. Okay. Should we put it in the starter pack? Yeah. Yeah, we don't have data store yet, so let's just check to see if he gets it. I'm going to save all this off, and I'm going to test it in the player. Right? I don't want to just see it working in Roblox Studio. I want to see it working in the player. You could try it in Studio, right? But I'm pretty sure it's going to work. Right? It's not that bad. Looking good. Oh yeah, there's our pistol. Make some noise. Cool. All right, let's try our player now. So I'll go ahead and save this off, publish to Roblox, and we'll bring up our player and what we call it, the Purge Battle 1. Here we go. We're in Roblox. Triple click. Straight. The list. That's what I do my demos on. And then we'll do Purge Battle 1. We'll open that up. Then I'll hit play, and then I'm going to pause the video again. All right, so here we go. No gun, but when we join the battle, and I should make that shorter for testing, but that's all right. I'll pause. No, I won't pause it. It's only 10 seconds, right? Teleporting. And here we go. We're in our plane. Oh, look at that. We got our pistol. Sweet. Up on. Man, I got nothing in that bag. Pretty good though, huh? Oh man, I landed right by that house. And then we'll end, right? We don't have anybody to shoot, but we could shoot at that. And then we can hit the F9 server to see if there's any errors. Nope. Client, no errors. Get rid of that. All right, I'll see you in the next video. We're going to have to do some more stuff with our pistol. I want to do kills, deaths, and assists. And then we're going to save stuff off to our data store first before we do like the ray casting and get fancy with it.